Alright, gang, let's talk about someone who's not just making waves in the NBA but also making history. You might know him as OKC Thunder's promising big man, but do you know the story behind Jaylin Williams? This guy isn't just another baller, he's a symbol of pride for an entire community. Born and raised in Fort Smith, Arkansas, Jaylin Williams had dreams just like any other kid. But what sets him apart? Grit, hustle, a relentless drive to succeed. He wasn't the biggest, flashiest player growing up, but he put in the work. And now, he's standing tall in the NBA, repping not just his game but his heritage too. Now, here's where it gets interesting. Jaylin isn't just any American athlete, his background is unique. His father, Michael Williams, is African American, while his mother, Linda Williams, comes straight from Vietnam. That makes Jaylin the first ever player of Vietnamese descent to play in the NBA. Think about that for a second. The NBA has been around for decades, with players from all over the world, yet Jaylin is the first Vietnamese-American to step onto that court. That's huge. And the best part? He embraces it. He's proud of his heritage, and so is the Vietnamese community. His mother's journey to the US wasn't easy. She and her mother fled Vietnam in 1975 during the war, building a new life in America. And now, her son is making history. That's the definition of full-circle greatness. Jaylin isn't just about personal success, his family has always played a big role in his journey. With 3 older brothers and a sister, he grew up in a close-knit environment where support was everything. His dad, Michael, was also a baller back in the day, so you could say basketball runs in the family. But what's even cooler? Jaylin grew up deeply connected to both sides of his culture. He's got that African American toughness and that Vietnamese pride, making him a true inspiration for so many people. He's even thinking about learning Vietnamese and visiting Vietnam one day. If you think Jaylin's impact is only felt in the US, think again. Vietnamese fans have embraced him in a way he never expected. He once admitted he didn't even know he was the first Vietnamese player in the NBA until weeks before the draft. But once the news got out, boom, he was flooded with love from the Vietnamese community worldwide. He once said, "When I see people out, they always come up to me. If you see people in my jersey during the game, most of the time, it's Vietnamese people. It's really awesome." That's the power of representation. One of the most heartwarming moments of his career so far? A fan named Long Tran, part of the 30,000-strong Vietnamese community in Oklahoma, once told Jaylin at an event, "The Vietnamese community needs you." Jaylin's response? A big laugh and pure appreciation. That moment wasn't just about basketball, it was about connection, identity, and inspiration. Now, if you're wondering about Jaylin's religious beliefs, there's not much to say. He keeps that part of his life private. No social media posts, no interviews about faith, just pure focus on his game and his journey. And honestly, that's refreshing. Fans love him for who he is, his skills, and his heart, not for what he believes in. At the end of the day, Jaylin Williams is more than just a basketball player. He's proof that hard work pays off, that representation matters, and that embracing your roots makes you stronger. From Fort Smith to the NBA, his story is one of perseverance, culture, and community. And who knows, maybe one day, we'll see him giving a post-game interview in fluent Vietnamese. Until then, let's just enjoy watching this young star shine. That's it for today, gang. Love you all, see you in the next one.